Well, here we go, looking at Series 8 minifigures, and if you're wondering why I've got 3, well, there's another video which may explain that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. What is this guy? Is he holding a pretzel? Or is it a piece of rope? It looks fairly European. I've done no homework on these, so I'm just going to make up who I think they are. I don't know, I think it's a European person juggling a piece of rope. And by the looks of it, it's got a Errol Flynn face. So if you're after a movie star, this one is for you. Have you ever heard that saying, there's fairies in the garden? Well, it's true. There are fairies in minifigures as well. Look at those wings, so the boys are going to love that. And look at that pink wand. That could be quite devastating, that pink wand. Don't wish it upon you. And if you like fairies, well, this might be perfect for you. Ah yes, look at those beautiful clothes and that flower, and look at that beautiful face. Maybe we can have a new saying, the fairy is in the detail. Well, I say, old chap, this looks like a financial person from England, going by that hat. And it is a lovely minifigure. The newspaper print is perfect, and it's got a lovely briefcase as well. Anyway, if you have a financial interest and you need a banker in your Lego city, this is the minifigure for you. Mind you, he could be a lawyer as well. I bet you he's a copyright lawyer. Ever needed a minifigure to do some deep sea diving? Well, here's one that's just perfect for the job. With a great big diving bell and lead boots. I'm pretty sure this minifigure could do some serious damage than the great depths of the dangerous ocean. For someone in such a claustrophobic environment, he's got a great smiling face. As most of you would know, one of the secrets to looking good at the ski fields is having fantastic clothes and a great colour combination. This minifigure certainly has that, and it will please a lot of people. I like this minifigure a lot. But you know what? These girls could be extinct, considering the popularity of Lego Friends. Well, for me, this is one of the more interesting in Series 8. It's an alien dude, and he's got a bit of an insect sort of head and some strange exposed brains. And I'm pretty sure the kids are going to be hunting him down big time. Quite easy to find. He's got that large piece at the bottom. But it does have me wondering, in alien worlds where the kids play with alien Lego, do they depict us like this? Well, as usual, I've done absolutely no homework before I presented this, and I haven't got internet down in my garage anymore. I've got a feeling this is something to do with Shakespeare. I could be completely wrong. I'm sure you always correct me when I'm wrong, but my sneaking suspicion, this is something to do with English literature. Well, whoever this is, the minifigure has some wonderful detailing on the clothes, and we all love a skull in the hand. Well, this next female minifigure was one that I initially didn't think much of, but I'm actually warming to it. Of course, it's a cowgirl, and what's interesting is her hair and hat are one piece. And is that a rope or a giant pretzel she's got in her hand? So the easy way to find her via the finger feel method is feel for that hat and hair piece. It's quite a large piece. And hey, look how cute her face is. Look at those little red dots on her cheeks. How wonderful. Well, for me this minifigure is a bit of a contradiction. Looks like a gridiron player. He's holding, looks like the winning cup, but he's got a really sour puss face. So the question here is, if he's won, why does he look like that he's lost? Who knows, Lego may be sending us a cryptic message that it's not all about winning. Well, from the gridiron player, we have possibly the thing that's most attached to them, and that's the cheerleaders. And there'll be a lot of people who'll be very happy with this minifigure. It's a very interesting minifigure for a female one, and it'll be easy to find by the finger feel method because of those pom-poms. And this is most certainly a minifigure that my daughter liked straight away. Well, this minifigure certainly continues along the horror theme that we find as a continuation across many of the minifigure series. And my first thoughts is, if you're going to make a Gene Simmons minifigure, those arms are perfect. But that's me thinking in my KISS brain. It's interesting, it'd be difficult to know if this is a popular minifigure or not. You'd be feeling for those wings if you're going for the finger feel method. Well, next up it's the guy in that red suit, and he's often saying ho ho ho. He appears in my country in the middle of summertime, but for most other people he appears in the winter time. And this minifigure will not disappoint. You would be feeling for that sack of toys if you're doing the finger feel method. Are you one of those people that the whole Santa Claus thing just creeps you out? Tell me, we want to know. Well, it seems just about every minifigure series has some sort of guy in armour, or someone about to have a fight with someone else with a weapon, and I dare say this guy fulfills that position. It's a wonderful looking minifigure. There's some nice pieces here, and the armour is spectacular. He's possibly depicting somebody in history, but because I haven't done my homework, I wouldn't have a clue. This is an excellent minifigure. It's like a retro robot slash Terminator. I don't know, it's got a bit of a Russian feel to me. Russian science fictions with crazy robots. That's what it reminds me of. But I think this is one of my favourites in this series. It's just fantastic to look at. Well done, Mr. Lego. Who would ever think that putting a bucket over your head would look so cool? Well, me hearties, this minifigure has got a lot of stuff going on. The more you look at it, the more you see. I can see a hook, I can see a peg leg, I can see a skull and crossbones hat. There's all sorts of stuff going on with this minifigure, me hearties. Oh, I'll give you a tip to finding me, me hearties. Just have a moment and look at my legs. I'm pretty sure my peg leg would be easy to find with the finger fill method. So remember that, and don't ever say I don't give you any good tips, me hearties. Well, I'll be quite honest with you, this to me is the best minifigure in Series 8. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very popular. My daughter liked this one as well. This is actually her favourite. It's my favourite, so obviously we've got similar tastes in this. Easy to find in a sort of way because you'd be feeling for that album cover and possibly that record. And I'm pretty sure that hairpiece with the headphones on is going to be very desirable to have in your Lego collection. You know, I looked at this album cover a lot and I was trying to work out what it says, and I think it says DJ something. I can't work out that word. Hollywood Paws or Doors, or maybe you know. I can't work it out. I can see the word Hollywood. Maybe you know how to decipher that one. That's pretty groovy, eh? Sorry about the joke, guys. Well, this video was very stripped back, devoid of music, because I've had all sorts of copyright problems from royalty-free music recently. And you're probably wondering, wow, how'd you get all those minifigures? How come you got, you know, trebles of them, and well, I actually got more than trebles of some of them. But I did something a bit different. I went out and bought a whole box of minifigures. And I've actually seen other YouTubers do breakdowns of what's in a box. And I might put my link up to my video if I remember. But I've worked out this is the most awesome way to collect Lego minifigures. As you saw in this video, I was able to pull 3 full sets out of one box, but the question is, does every box contain 3 full sets? I dare say someone out there will answer this for me.
How good are you at keeping a secret? Tell nobody what you're about to see and improve your chances in winning. If you need more information about this giveaway, you'll find it in the more information area of this video.
Let's have a little secret giveaway. Considering I've got so many of Series 8 minifigures, I can easily give one whole set away, and we'll do this via a little building challenge. Because you guys are telling me how good you are at building and designing, so let's see how good you are. I'm pretty sure most of you will be familiar with the base plate that comes with a minifigure. I'd like you to build something only using this piece, and only using 10 of them. 10, no more, no less. And to give you some ideas, here's my little Lego puppy dog that I've made out of 10 pieces. And when you do a video response to me, I like to see the item that you've made, and I like to see a pull down of your pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to prove I'm not a one-off freak, I've actually done another one, and I've done Santa's Sleigh. And with this one, I've added one minifigure, so in this giveaway, if you'd like to add a minifigure to your creation, that's fine. But the minifigure is purely there to ride whatever you've made. Let's pull this one apart to prove that I've only used 10 pieces. Bye-bye Santa, see you at Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really important that I see that pull apart without editing, and we see all the parts on the table. The secret to winning is be very creative, think outside the square, and do not copycat other entries in this giveaway.
Make sure when you present your design to camera we can easily see it, and make sure you describe to us what it is. And please do not make an entry like the one you're about to see.
This is my entry for Leo Kim's Lego giveaway minifigure thing, and you see what I've made, and there's my pieces. Wow, I think I've just won. Fail.
So, there you go. There'll be more info about this giveaway down in the info area of this video. And I've got to put a bit extra down there because my old friend the Beanmeister has been having some problems with people receiving prizes. So we're going to put a little gate on this giveaway so I don't have the problems he has been having. And it's a bit of a sinister giveaway, this one, because if you've known my giveaways in the past, quite often the people who win are those who think completely outside the square. And it may well be worth doing some, well, checking up on who's won before you enter. And one final anomaly with Lego. I actually got one of the very, very early keychains. Now, this goes right back to, I feel, the 1980s. And I say that because, well, I've got a key to my first card there. This keychain and ring here, or this section here, this piece here, belonged to my very early key holder, the way the keys were held in. And it's very interesting to see this minifigure, and it just feels so different to what's about today, particularly the legs. You really got to have it in your hands to understand how different this is compared to today's minifigures. It's been in the wars, it's missing a hand, but the hand that it does have feels very different to the very lightly sprung hands that we have today. It's just got a totally different feel to it. I think another interesting part is the bite that the feet have on blocks is quite strong, and if I pull, it'll separate a 4 join there on those. And if I just quickly grab a minifigure of today, there's Santa on there doing his best, and I pull that, it just pulls straight off. Go back to the other one. People probably say, "Oh, you're cheating here, Leo." Here we go, pulling. So, I mean, that's the only way I can show you that how much of a different bite this minifigure has versus ones of today. And it's funny, I went on to Google and I was trying to do a Google search of like vintage keychain Lego minifigure, and what comes up is the reissued ones, of course. Nothing's really vintage, is it? But yeah, very interesting. So who can tell me more about this critter? I'd really like to know. Well, good luck to whoever has a go at the giveaway. Seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Don't let that fool you. And if you've lasted till the dreaded end of this video, I thank you, and bye for now.